Hello everyone. Okay, before we go in, I wanted to do a mini celebration here because listen, where are we? We are on 2,000 subscribers and I'm just so excited about it. Like honest, I'm so excited. I've been planning for weeks to do a video to celebrate, but I don't know what was stopping me. I guess I was just not in the right space to be on camera. But then today is finally the day. Ah, 2,000 subscribers. Who would have thought? Last year when I started this channel, honestly, I it was not make sure. But then now I'm just so happy that we are growing. So I bought a starlight just to celebrate. I hope my smoke detector, whatever, doesn't go on. I didn't try to switch this on. I'm gonna try here on camera just to say, we made it. Okay. Why is it not go? Happy 2,000 subscribers! Ba, 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 ba. Thank you everyone who watches my videos, who subscribes, who? Everyone who shares my videos, who comments. I love you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing. This is where we are. Next time the celebration will be so much bigger. Ta-da! Woo. Okay, now where do I put this? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it until it becomes cool. So guys, once again, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. It started as something so small, but then now I can see that it's growing. I can see that people are interested in what I have to say. People are interested in like my vlogs, things that I do. Okay. So another thing, the big elephant in the room, or maybe it's a small elephant, I don't know. Yes, I cut my hair. I cut my hair. Okay, so I'm just going to put the video of me cutting my hair somewhere. Maybe I will, maybe I will not. But then I just felt like it's about time I cut my hair because it was, I didn't have the love for it anymore. I didn't want to take care of it anymore. I was just tired of taking care of my hair. So the best way was to cut it and take a break. Then yeah, it will grow back. That's if I want long hair again. Okay, now this is making a mess. I'm just going to put it here. So today's video is a Q&A. So I asked a few of my friends on Instagram to send me questions like things that they might want to know about me or my thoughts and opinions about things. And yeah, so these are the questions. I'm just going to start with the easy ones and continue and progress with the big ones as we move. So the first question that came was, okay, now it's hot. The first question that came was, what am I doing in South Korea? Am I studying? Like, what am I doing in South Korea? And the answer is that I am working in South Korea as an ESL teacher. Some people say we are not teachers, we are instructors, but then, yeah, I'm a teacher. I think I'm teaching. Okay, whichever one you prefer. I'm an ESL teacher and instructor, whichever one you prefer. And someone else asked me, someone else asked me another question that what is my favorite song, my favorite song. They just asked me what is my favorite song, but then now the thing is, I have so many favorite songs. They just depend on what is going on in my life at that time. But then most of the time I listen to gospel music, and my favorite gospel song is Jesus, Lover of My Soul. I listen to I think all the, what do we call this? All types of it. The old fashioned one, the new modern one by Hillsong and stuff. So I'm just going to sing a bit, okay? I'm not a Beyonce or anything like that, but it says, Jesus, lover of my soul. Jesus, I will never let you go. You've taken me from the mighty clay and set my feet upon the rock. Now I know. Okay, so if you want the song, go to YouTube or wherever you listen to your music on. Okay, now as we are moving, someone asked that she was like, I've been contemplating on getting my TEFL so I can also go abroad and teach English. What is their age limit for the applicants? So the age limit for the applicants, I think they are the same as in South Africa. So you should be obvious if you have like a bachelor's degree, you're over 20 or 23 around there, and then the cut-off age is 60. Yes, because that is like retirement age. So if you're still in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you stand a chance to be hired as an ESL teacher in South Korea. Okay, and going forward, the person asked that where can I find information about working in South Korea as in like doing other jobs that are not teaching jobs. So I don't want to mention this person's career, but then yeah, their question was, how can they get other jobs in Korea? And the thing is, the jobs are there, or they might be there, but then now here's the thing: you have to know a level of Korean to some point, because you'll be working in a country where like most people don't speak English, and a lot like their systems are set in Korean. So you have to know how to communicate in Korean first, and how to read it, like just know a bit of Korean. Not even a bit, because there are levels when you take the topic test, the levels that you have to reach to know that you have a level that you must, like there's a certain level of Korean that you have to know, okay, based on the field that you'll be going into. And another thing, there are factory jobs, office jobs, you have to know Korean. And factory jobs is that thing, South Africans don't qualify for that visa to work in the factories in South Korea. So that one, so it's out for us. Okay, so now moving to the second question. Not second, I don't know which question it is right now. So it's one person who sent me like 9 questions. I'm just going to pick which ones I want to answer, or maybe I'll answer all of them. We'll just see. So, what made you teach abroad? What made me teach abroad? First, the first thing that made me teach abroad is money. Yes, it is money, but then along the way, I really did fall in love with teaching. I fell in love with teaching after I did my TEFL certificate in South Africa, and those who know, for some time, I taught English online before coming to South Korea, and that's when I fell in love with it. Going into it, honestly, when I did my TEFL certificate, I just wanted extra money. And along the way, I fell in love with this thing, and out of the blue, I find myself in South Korea. Yes, money was still in the equation, but I think at that point, it was just a thing of I just wanted to get out of South Africa. Like, I don't know, I have had enough. I just wanted to leave the country. I just wanted to take a break from. No, sorry. This I just wanted to take a break from South Africa and see what other thing can I do from what I've studied, because I think I'm that person. I don't believe in doing one thing my whole life. This is what I've come to realize, and it's scary because sometimes it's not normal. People don't understand it because it appears as if you don't want to settle, or maybe you are not serious about life if you're just changing jobs and, like, changing jobs, moving countries and stuff. It sounds irresponsible, but then I think I'm that person who's want to try like new things. So it is an advantage, but then it's also a disadvantage, especially for someone who wants to settle down one day. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that, like stay in one country, do one job until I decide to retire. I'm just not sure if I am that person. So, question number 2: how intentional are you? Ah, how intentional? uh, so, here is my thing. Whenever I want to start doing something, I ask myself, um, what is the reason? Why am I doing whatever that I want to do? And I also ask myself, what does, like, did God allow this to happen? What does God say about whatever that I want to do? What purpose does it serve? So after answering these questions, then I'm able to decide if I should continue to do that thing or I shouldn't do it. If I get a confirmation in my spirit that I shouldn't do it, I don't do it. But if I'm being stubborn and I do it, I know that it's just going to backfire in my face. So I've learned to listen to my inner voice. As a Christian, I believe that it's the Holy Spirit. I've learned to listen to it. If it says don't do this, if it says don't go there, I don't. I just listen. It's hard because sometimes you made promises to people that you're gonna do this or you're gonna be at a certain place, but then on the day when you have to go, it's just like, hey, I don't think I'll be able to do it anymore. So yeah, just being listening to my inner voice, I think it has saved me a lot of stress, and it has also helped me to be intentional about things that I do or things that I want to do. I always ask myself, what is the purpose? Why do I want to do that certain thing? So I don't want to go too deep into it. And then now we are done with serious questions. Now it's about my work or my side hustle. I don't know. What was your highlight from the past year? My highlight from 2023 is that I was able to finish my first contract in South Korea. I was able to finish like a full 12 months in South Korea without losing my mind. I hear people, again, I'm not comparing myself to anyone, but then you'd hear people saying that they go through a lot. Someone will go home after a month of being here. So I've just been blessed and fortunate to have never experienced something that will push me to end up like packing my bags and leaving. So the highlight was for me to be able to stay in a foreign country, to gain the experience that I gained, to just be in a foreign country, to fulfill my purpose in this country without losing my mind too much, without losing my mind. And yeah, that was my highlight. And the other highlight for 2023 was starting my UGC journey. UGC stands for user generated content. That means it's you create content not as an influencer but as a person who is using this products or whatever you're doing, and giving your honest review about the products, or just showing people what you use, what you do. That is what UGC is all about. So I started it last year in July. Now I can say it's been a year of me doing UGC, and there's a lot of growth. I'm seeing a lot of growth in it, which answers the next question. The next question, like follow-up question, says, where do you see your UGC content creation going in the next year or two? I want to see myself being able to reach more people than what I'm doing right now. I want to make more impact, just not in the sense that I have many followers online, but then I want my content to really touch people. I want my content to help people find solutions, because honestly, skincare issues can really cause someone a lot of pain. Most people don't believe it, but it can also lead you to depression because you don't see yourself as beautiful. You don't see yourself, you just don't feel good about yourself. So that affects your self-esteem as a person. So I want to be able to reach people that can't even afford like these expensive products. In a way, I want to be able to just help people find solutions for their skincare problems. That's where I want my content creation, my UGC skincare content to go. And another thing is like, which brands would you like to work with in the future? There are so many brands that I want to work with. The first one is Eucerin. I want to work with Eucerin. The second one, I want to work with Nivea. And what else do I want to work with? I think those are just the brands, the two brands that I want to work with, because their products are really good and they cater for people with sensitive skins. I also like Dove, but then at this point it's not serving me because most of their things have fragrance in them and I'm sensitive. My skin is allergic, or I'm sensitive to fragrance or scent in products. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be able to work with them. And another question, let's go. They're like another question. Wives, how do you save living in South Korea? And how are you like how are you reasonably, how do you save living in South Korea? Number one, let me just put it out there. You know, it doesn't matter how much you can earn. You can be earning 100k or 200k, but then if you don't know how to use money, if you don't know how to manage your finances, that will amount to nothing. So How am I saving and how does it make sense for me? I make sure that whichever amount I am saving, it does, like my lifestyle, things that I like to do, they don't really get affected by that. I'm not taking my whole salary and I'm saying I'm saving it and I'll just leave money for food only. No, I'm not that girl. Hello. I love things. From my, like, after saving my money, I should still be able to do my nails, to change my nails almost every month, or whenever I feel like changing my nails. I'm still able to do that. When I still had hair, it was a bit expensive, but then I had made like an intent for me to be able to change my hair whenever I feel like changing it. And I should never not be able to go or to a cafe whenever I want to, or eat out when I don't feel like cooking. Okay, or go like dining and stuff when I want to do it. So that's how I save my money. I'm not going to measure myself on anything in the name of savings. But then again, this has to do, it's different for different people. Some people have more responsibilities. They are taking care of their families, they are taking care of their kids. Fortunately for me, I don't have many responsibilities, so I really don't have to measure myself. you know I'm not in a marathon to save 300k like in a month. No, even was it in a month, the video that was trending? Apparently there's someone in South Korea who was saving like 300k, 300,000 rands. I didn't follow the trend, but I heard about it, but it was just so funny. But I'm not in that line. I'm not punishing myself for anything, but I just make sure that I put away some money. I have investments on the side that are long-term investment, short-term and long-term investment. I'm not blowing it, and at the same time I'm not punishing myself. I'm just trying to be a responsible adult. And what helped me is that last year I started working with this company, like their financial advisors, and I must say I am happy with where I am right now financially because of them. They really helped me a lot. They just helped me to put my things in place. Guys, if you don't have a financial advisor, I advise you today, get yourself one. Get someone who will tell you that you are wasting money. Someone that will tell you that now you are being irresponsible with your money. So, yeah. And when it comes to salaries in South Korea, I don't want to discuss that because I made a video last year about that. I'll just pin it up. Is it up here or up here? So if you want to know how much we earn or how much most people earn, in that video I even specified that different people have different salaries in South Korea. It's just up to you how good you are in negotiating and how blessed you are in like getting a job at a school that pays a lot. And another question, how has making friendships abroad been? Oh, yo, this is a painful subject for me. This is really painful because what? I've never been someone to struggle with friendships. Like I have many friends. If there's someone who has, like at home, I have so many friends. Ne? I attended many schools, and in those schools that I went to, I have friends. But then coming to South Korea is so exhausting. That's what I can say. Friendships in South Korea are just so exhausting. I am blessed to have like friends, new friends, but then this year I can say that I made like really nice. I met really nice people that we have started like being friends and it's going well. But last year was just chaotic. Last year and early this year was just chaotic in the friendship world. I don't even want to go into that too much, but then it's not easy. It's not easy. And the last second last question that I'm going to answer, please share three top skincare advices or tips. So the first advice, know your skin. What type of skin do you have? Know your skin concern. Don't follow concerns like if you have dark spots, focus on, if you want to get rid of them, focus on the products that will help you clear those dark spots. Don't follow trends. Like I always tell people, this is number two, don't follow trends. Companies or brands will always make new products and then it's just up to like how good are they in marketing their products. Sometimes they don't even work, but they're just good at marketing. So you just have to know your story and stick to what works for you. Don't go around trying everything, using everything that everyone is using. Some things don't work. And number three, SPF. Up to this day, I don't understand people who don't apply sunscreen. I don't care how dark you are. I don't care how African you are, how black doesn't crack. Why are you not applying sunscreen? I don't know. And the last question, we are at the end. The last question is, are you are you in a relationship? Yes. Yes, I am. So, guys, thank you for reaching this point. If you watched until this point, thank you. Don't forget to comment, guys. I love reading your comments and responding to your comments. If you have any question, extra question you want to ask on top of the questions that were asked, keep them coming. If you just have a comment that you want to pass, let me know, put it in the comments and everything. Thank you so much. By the time I upload this video, it will be on Saturday, the 3rd of August, and it will be my birthday. So, happy birthday to me in advance. Thank you for watching up to this point. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the likes, whatever you want to do, but just don't say bad things. Don't swear at people. Don't fight with people in the comments. Don't do that. That's just so low. Thank you. And again, please forgive me. It's my first time doing a Q&A. I'm not that good. It's a learning curve for me. We'll see. Maybe next time I'll do so much better. Toodles. Happy birthday to me in advance. Do, 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 do.